Welcome back everyone to another video. Now in the last one I showed you guys how you could take your own footage with your phone for your unboxing or review videos, and in this one I wanted to show you how I put them all together to create that small sequence. Now this is not going to be a completely in-depth tutorial of how every little thing was done, but mainly we're going to go over the sound designs, some keyframe adjustments, and some adjustment layers that you may want to use. Other than that, everything should be straightforward, so let's go. One quick thing before we start, I did create some Christmas add-ons and overlays for your streams, so you can just pretty much drag and drop them on there. So yeah, they're all free for you in the Discord. Hopefully you enjoy them. Please go ahead and use them. And yeah, let's get to it. So here we are in Premiere Pro, and I want to split everything you're seeing here into three parts. Everything in green are the sound effects and the music at the very bottom. Everything in blue are the footage that we chose, and everything in pink are the adjustment layers for any effects between the footage. So I'm going to show you how the clip looked like again, and then we'll talk about each part separately. Alright, so at the very bottom here we have the music again. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this layer, and then the second layer here we have all of our wish sounds. So I'm gonna mute everything else just so you guys can hear how the wish sounds are. And I like to add those sounds when there's an object moving in a fast or direction, or a weird direction, or maybe it's falling, or the whole camera is falling. Alright, so and then the next layer after that is a tape ripping off sound, so that way you can add a little bit more detail to the sound like that, and that always sounds very satisfying. The layer just before that is our clockwork sound, which kind of adds to the whole rotation effect of the camera and the falling over. And then at the very top here we have our knife sound effects, which is pretty simple. It's just a knife sound and a box opening sound. So here it is. That's it. So for the first shot, I only needed to add an opacity increase until the very end. Then that is when I added this small adjustment layer, which kind of has a zoom in effect and then a swipe effect to transition to the next layer of the knife, to the next footage, just like that. Now if I slow it down, this is how it looks. Into the knife layer. Now the knife layer here, I split it into two different scales, so it gives us a little bounce effect like that. And now adding the knife sound, swiping down with another adjustment layer that zooms into the footage and then into the next clip, just like that. That's pretty much it for the adjustment layers actually. Other than that, I have this massive CinemaScope, which are the two black bars at the top, and this kind of helps me at the very beginning because if I remove it, you can see that my footage was already moved down. I moved it down to kind of center everything, so I added this to give it a different effect and to cover up those edges. Now at the very end here, I kind of had to mix the ending of this clip with the beginning of the next clip, as you can see here, just by decreasing the opacity from 100 to maybe 35. Yep. And that way kind of gave it a smoother transition, since both of those layers and the videos were going in opposite direction, but it turned out pretty well, so that's always nice. I hope you guys found this helpful. It was pretty quick, and this was my first video with Premiere Pro, so if you guys have any advice to give me, please go ahead. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, or if it was any help at all, please give it a thumbs up. And other than that, if you want to get your hands on those Christmas overlays and add-ons, head to the Discord. They're all available for you there for free. So Yeah, see you in the next one. See, I could do it, man. I'm just so impatient. Oh my... Like that. Saved, though.